mentioned before about getting the feedback and things like that. So one of the things that we're doing on our website is that we're going to build a knowledge database. And with the knowledge database, a lot of these learnings and tools, I'd like to see that on there. And so we're going to give you that facility. You're going to have a thing like a keyword search. And if there's some sort of area that you want, maybe it's called soft skills, maybe it's called rapport, maybe it could be anything. It will be on there. So we've got a bright future in front of us.
Excellent. Face-to-face sessions running where I asked for, and there really would be more.
Now, one of the things that we will have with the website is that it'll be self-service, so that you'll be able to go in either as a mentee or a mentor and put your session in. So you'll be able to put your date, time, virtually whatever's on the form at the moment, you'll be able to put that on the actual website.
I'll write them both down as part of our feedback, because we did have a request for face-to-face sessions. And
Yeah, I think Tony is in this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, some actual presentations. But I also think that in synergy to that.
I wanted to ask a question of Tony.
Yep.
Sure.
Before we finished up. When you refer to the website, you're in fact referring to the mentoring section of the Melbourne chapter website.
Correct.
Yes.
Right. So any of these things that you propose are dependent upon whatever the Melbourne chapter website will support. So are you sure it's got the capability to support these things? Okay, good.
I've got the board's approval to do this, and part of our statement of works detail that we've got the knowledge database. In fact, what we're planning to do is leverage that so it's available to all our PMI members, not just industry.
Excellent. And in line with that, one of the things that was specifically mentioned and discussed quite a bit that I was reminded about is that we would like to see some forums where mentors and mentees have some sections where they only have access to, that they can kind of talk to each other. Mentors can say, I'm having this kind of thing that I'm looking for, can somebody help me? And probably mentees as well. And different permissions in order to allow for some confidentiality in those areas. And that's up there. And did I miss anything? Can I ask, just because I don't have as easily a viewable line? Any other things that I didn't get? Okay, I think that makes it for the mentors, but I have taken a picture of it and I will write it up and send it to you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Elizabeth. And thank you, Elizabeth, for the last couple of years of organising these events. It's only because of the efforts of the product of what the team has worked on that we've been able to build on that and have this today. And we're hoping that every year we will grow in numbers as well as improving quality. So we appreciate everyone's feedback. We especially would like to thank Chris and Sharon, our external speakers for today, and their wisdom and insight. I especially like the quote that Chris said about Albert Einstein, who once said that you can't really use the same way of thinking to solve a problem that you're stuck in unless you actually think outside the box. And it's nice that Chris and Sharon have both come from a different sort of a background, and that can sort of give us a bit of a bit more insight into how we approach this area of expertise. So both Sharon and Chris, and thank you Albert Einstein for that. All right, so if you'd like to get in touch with especially all the interesting information that Chris and Sharon talk about, with a wealth of knowledge in that area, feel free to email us because we can connect you to them. And we look forward to seeing you in November, and thank you for your continued support. We believe that this event would not have been possible without everyone's presence here today. So if you'd like to, if everyone would be able to just kindly hand your name tags to the ushers when you leave. Thanks once again, and we hope you have a lovely evening. Keep warm.